Said it. Forget it. PC for at least 5 years. Well, we need 24. We need the extra 23 likes to talk about it. And we can't.
Let's just do 13 because I don't know how many people are actually watching. Let's just shoot for 40, boys.
Kill
Let's lower it down.
Right,
Eliminate targets and secure their tags.
All right, they're going up right now, guys. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, looks like the guys are really interested in talking about this one because I think we. I'm gonna tease it so you guys smash a like. So I think we got pretty firm confirmation as to what we're going to expect from this refresh. You know, last time we talked about it, but it's kind of like, I don't know, all we were hearing was somewhere around 10%. Well, what 10%? In what? Now we have kind of an idea of how that number came to be, and we have a pretty good idea exactly how this is all going to shake out. So
Let them on.
I think we can talk about it, and if you're going to plan on doing it, you know, you can look at it from that perspective. I have a feeling I'm going to be recommending 13th gen about a year from now, being like, hey, look at all this.
Changing back.
All right, cool.
I want to say Connor's talking about 7900 XTX. He's been bragging about this everywhere. He's been talking about it on Twitter, talking about it, you know, on my live stream, talking about it on his own stuff. 7900 XTX. He's all about that 7900 XTX life.
Drop one. Throwing Suntex.
Well, there you go, buddy. Yeah, his problems were related to video bandwidth, I think, more than anything else. Tommy, kicking it in. Thank you with the 10th pod. It's been a while since I donated. This is for your time and effort. Thank you. He's got a 10th compete. Appreciate it, Tommy.
Yes. Mike's here as well. Yeah, so the 12700 is looking very, very interesting. Way better than I thought these things would be. I was like, this is gotta be a you know,
14.
Sorry, 14 700.
Dropping ammo here.
I was like, this is just Chris looking forward to these things. I think he's overhyping them. I don't think they're going to even be as fast as he thinks they're going to be. And you weren't saying they were going to be that much faster. It looks like they're going to be like 17% up in
UAV on station.
they've got more of those cores. Yeah, it's exciting to see that you're getting all these cores on a i7. Let's hope they don't put the price up.
I don't think that they will, otherwise it wouldn't really make any sort of sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for those that don't know, supposedly,
Friendly UAV online.
Why the thumbnail says leaked. The 14700K is going to
Covering
be
a
8
6
cores with 12 E-cores instead of 8. And that's pretty interesting because I was like, how are they going to get the 10% without clocks? And then I forgot they're going to go ahead and they could throw on E-cores on the lower stuff. On the high end, I don't honestly think that they're going to get the numbers I was anticipating.
They tag very
so I don't
fast
think like if you have a 13900K, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
just, you don't have to worry about it at all. But on the lower end, it kind of makes sense. Once again, you know, now you're getting, 8 plus 12. And if you want to equate that into real cores, 2 E-cores equals 1 E-core in performance. So effectively, that's like an 8 plus 6. That would be, on an AMD side, that'd be like a 14 core. It'll slot right in between their 12 and their 16 for multi-thread.
Get to cover.
And then I'm assuming the 5 would probably
Tossing
be
sticky grenade.
Reloading.
What do you think? Or, like I was proposing to Celso earlier, I was like, what if they go balls out and do 8 plus 8? Like, how cool would that be to finally get 8 cores, like 8 real cores?
That'd be insane.
On a 5 series.
That would be insane. Even if they did, imagine they did a nice SKU where they got rid of the E-cores and they just gave you 8 full real cores. That'd be pretty
Ammo here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in...
Well, it allows them to do a smaller die.
Changing mag.
It's the only reason why I'm thinking. It allows them to do like a 50% smaller.
Well, 8 would be like 2 cores. So.
Alright, so it would be a 12.
Don't look.
Throwing
It'd be it would save them a few bucks. Yeah.
Need medical.
So that's the only reason why
Target
I thought maybe
eliminated.
that's the thing. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Execute. Kill confirmed.
It's either gonna be 6 plus 8 or it's it's gonna be 6 plus. Could they do 6 plus 10?
No, it's got to be in quads. So it'll be. We already got 6 plus 8. So It would either have to be 6 plus 12 or 8 plus 8. Those are really the only two options.
Oh, because it just mean AMD can't keep going with this bullshit anymore. Like an 8 core becomes a value option now. Finally. Like
8 core for gaming, and for multi-thread, that's a 12 core. So like and if it's $300-ish like i5s have been, like that just really puts the hurting on AM5, considering they're not going up the core count. Maybe that'll make them rethink that particular strategy. I think either way, it's going to make them rethink.
Finally, I got someone.
Because you can't be charging when your competition is literally thrown out. Like even now, the 13600K in multi-thread is equal to a real 10 core, which AMD is offering. It's still better than an 8 core. It's a little bit worse in gaming because games will use the 8 cores.
Confirmed 1.
But overall, it's basically equivalent to a real 10 core at $300, and AMD was wanting, or they are wanting, $450 for an 8 core.
yes.
You know, it's like, it doesn't work that way anymore. Once people recognize that the E-cores do a thing, I gotta get my video up on that, because people will lose their mind. Yes, you want E-cores, at least on like the
Dropping ammo here.
AMD just needs to triple down on cash. No, they don't. They need to make them like. How long do they need to keep the fucking Ryzen 9 being a the Ryzen 9 12
Secure.
Switch it back. Hit. Throwing a stun grenade.
anyway? Right, it's the only one where they've got two different core counts in the family. Like it should be that should be the Ryzen 7.
Copy that.
That should
UAV
be
is on station.
$450 or whatever, and then the 8
Check 'em
and then the Ryzen 3 is for the bargain bin 6 core people, right? And then we get like a $200 6 core, a $300 8 core. That would make sense with Vcache, by the way, as well.
Enemy is close.
well, I think that they
UAV
could
is
charge
being
at least
refueled.
50 or
RTB
100
at this
for
time.
cash, because that does cost more. But yeah, I think AMD needs to recognize that 6 cores are like your 150 on range.
I'm reloading. Tossing sticky
Now,
grenade.
Intel's not really giving that many cores.
I'm taking fire.
Loading.
This might be the time. You might get the 14100 with, you know,
Switching
4
back.
core.
Put version
So now
up.
that's really equivalent to about a 6-core CPU. So then AMD needs to respond with a 6-core.
Changing bags.
So yeah, that's the most exciting part about this is Intel's pushing the core count.
Incoming!
Now on the high end, we're not expecting anything.
Our
but a
UAV
+60.
is orbiting the
I
area.
don't think that we're getting a bigger
Ammo
guy.
here!
Everybody's like, I want a 10 plus whatever. It's like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I
but
really like that if that happened, but it's not going to happen.
yes.
Ever since that
Throwing Suntex.
108050K and one through 10
Stun
core,
grenade out. This one's dead.
that's when I'd be like,
Changing bags.
GPU stuff again. Like, you know, that feels nice to do that. Connor said, I've been saying E-cores are good for ages. People doubted me. I went to war for you on that one, man. I fucking rolled up my sleeves, so you can't call me doubting it.
Tossing
To be
sticky
fair,
grenade.
only in modern
Switching
some
back.
2022 games and most 2020.
Confirmed 1.
So
Yeah.
you kind of needed to wait for the software to catch up with that. But yes, at this point in time, E-cores are a big deal, especially with low P-core counts. I just tested with the 13600K because I was like, this is where this makes sense.
Yeah.
Because scaling past 8 cores it's there, but it's very small. So like what you were saying, like a true 10 core is literally all you
1
need.
minute remaining.
Because that
Friendly UAV
covers
on
all the
station.
bases, even the most modern, most multi-threaded games. 10 core is maxed. Like you'll get that extra 1 or 2%.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
core that most people use. But
Changing bags.
with D-cores, like an 8+4, for example, you get all of that extra 1 or 2%.
Tossing grenade!
So Intel's
Friendly
relies on
cluster
that,
mine
whereas
set.
AMD even has a, like, performance on the table, which I've found interesting. But yeah, Connor's been saying that for
Hostiles deployed in cap 30
We found
seconds
some
remain.
interesting results, and you know, my argument there was just don't doubt other people's results. Test them,
Counter
see where they
UAV.
contradict them,
Reloading.
find out why they're contradicting each other. You know what I mean?
They shot me!
But yeah, with the
Got your six.
Tossing
it is,
sticky
I'm
grenade.
seconds remaining.
just sick of the Acorn.
Requesting
Airstrike on the way.
Dropping ammo here.
This came out for $300 on the first launch.
Bam, Junge.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Wer hat letzten Schuss gemacht? Du? Mit Viper? Ja, du.
That's what I want.
Was?
Even adding more E-cores is still going to have to put pressure on AMD.
Here, let's do a poll just in case they're watching. Let's do a poll, boys. What would you rather see? What do you want? Not what you think it's going to be. What do you want it to be? 14,600K to be. So 8